Kawasaki Motorcycles. Kawasaki motorcycles are manufactured by the Motorcycle and Engine division of Kawasaki Heavy Industries. Kawasaki Aircraft initially manufactured motorcycles under the Maguro name, having bought an ailing motorcycle manufacturer, Maguro Manufacturing, with whom they had been in partnership. This eventually became Kawasaki Motor Sales. Some early motorcycles display an emblem with Kawasaki Aircraft on the fuel tank. During 1962, Kawasaki engineers were developing a 4-stroke engine for small cars. Then some of the engineers transferred to the Maguro factory to work on the Maguro K1 and the SG, a single-cylinder 250cc OHV. In 1963, Kawasaki and Maguro merged to form Kawasaki Motorcycle Company. Limited. Kawasaki motorcycles from 1962 through 1967 used an emblem which can be described as a flag within a wing. Work continued on the Maguro K1, a copy of the BSA A7 500cc vertical twin, and on the Kawasaki W1. The K2 was exported to the US for a test in response to the expanding American market for 4-stroke motorcycles. At first it was rejected for a lack of power. By the mid-1960s, Kawasaki was finally exporting a moderate number of motorcycles. The Kawasaki H1 Mach 3 in 1968, along with several enduro-styled motorcycles to compete with Yamaha, Suzuki, and Honda, increased sales of Kawasaki units. 1974 saw the establishment of a Kawasaki assembly facility in Lincoln, Nebraska, U.S., named the American Kawasaki Motors Corporation, to complete Japan-produced components into finished motorcycles for the North American market. Kawasaki's Engines division, housed in a single office complex in Grand Rapids, Michigan, consolidates research and development projects for engines. Kawasaki Ninja H2. The Kawasaki Ninja H2 is a supercharged supersport class motorcycle in the Ninja Sport Bike series, manufactured by Kawasaki Heavy Industries, featuring a variable speed centrifugal type supercharger. The track-only variant is called Ninja H2r, and it is the fastest and most powerful production motorcycle on the market. It produces a maximum of 310 horsepower and 326 horsepower with ram air. The H2r has 50% more power than the fastest street-legal motorcycles, while the street-legal Ninja H2 has a lower power output of 200 horsepower, 210 horsepower, 160 kilowatts, with ram air. Its namesake is the 750cc Kawasaki H2 Mach 4, an inline triple that was introduced by Kawasaki in 1972 to disrupt what it saw as a sleeping motorcycle market: engine and supercharger. Cutaway H2r engine and supercharger. Orange painted plenum surrounds impeller, behind which is visible part of planetary gear system. The H2h2r engine is a 998cc inline 4-valve, dual overhead cam design with a 2-speed, centrifugal supercharger. The supercharger is driven by a series of gears and shafts connecting the flywheel to a planetary drive, finally spinning a dog-shifted 2-speed shaft attached to the impeller. Rider control is throttle by wire. It is the first production motorcycle with a supercharger, although turbochargers were available on some models in the early 1980s. A centrifugal supercharger has the advantage of generating less heat than other designs, especially scroll-type or screw-type superchargers. Excess heat in the intake charge can cause pre-ignition that will destroy the engine.